Hello and welcome everyone again into another video. And in today's video, I have some summer single type cup or the monotype cup. I don't know what you guys call it. I was playing in my Discord, so I didn't have the chance to go live. So make sure to join Discord if you guys are on Discord. Sometimes I play my battles there. So I'm running the best core. The third is literally a useless Pokemon here, and this is the only Pokemon where this is the only game where this Pokemon did something. So Shadow Dragonair Vigoroth is by far the best core. It doesn't matter what people run. I know people are loving the Machamp / Poison teams, but Shadow Dragonair Vigoroth are just the best, especially if you get to know most of the matchups. So here I was able to farm all the way down because I put it in range where I could do that. So we body slam and then we power whip, so both should get shielded. If this doesn't get shielded, I can bottom them down. And now since I farmed energy from before, I can shield and KO this thing. So I think there is no way they win this game. I throw in CMP just so they don't catch, they don't swap out. And now this game is pretty much GG. This is the thing. Every time I see an A9, I do one fast move then throw, and it always end up being Fire Spin. I don't know why would someone run Fire Spin on Shadow K9. K9 is Kanto Ninetale. So if you're running Shadow Kanto Ninetale, you need Ember. Ember is the superior fast move on the Shadow Ninetale. Okay, don't run that one. Hero Point swapped in Dragonair, so I stayed in and threw this because I know I'm supposed to get it before them, and I was tapping my Lickitung to swap. It didn't let me, so I tapped the Vigoroth. It let me, so that's why I swapped the Vigoroth. At this point, I can just shield and farm all the way down, and then we will have 3 Pokemons against 1. So unless that Pokemon is like a Machamp that will farm me all the way down, I don't think there is a way they can win this game. This game, my opponent stayed in for no reason. So these sometimes when opponent stayed in a losing matchup, I make sure to make this matchup last as long as possible. Okay, so look at this. We go for the catch, and now I'm gonna go Lickitung because opponent clearly has no win con, but they are staying in. What do you think I have in the back? Even if I have a Cofagrigus in the back, I can still win this game. So now we go for the Power Web because Smash King said so. Foul Play comes in. Power Web. This Power Web is supposed to KO if they don't shield. You have to throw Power Web here, guys. You have to whip them. Right? Sorry if my opponent is watching the battles. It's not against you. It's just because I get salty when my opponent doesn't top left in a losing matchup. I know some people don't top left, which I do respect, but I have my own opinion. Okay, I respect that, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna give you what you want. Okay, you're not gonna top left. I will make sure that game will last as long as possible. This matchup, always make sure to check if the Machamp gets to the yellow before the Dragonair, you can farm all the way down. So I don't know how to play this matchup here, and this is the game where I was like, this team doesn't have an answer to Registeel. And yes, I have Vigoroth. Vigoroth is not an answer to Registeel because Registeel wins the 0. So now we swap to Lickitung to sack it for no reason because this Pokemon is just useless here on the team. And opponent is pretending to lag. By the way, he's not lagging. That's actually a strategic pausing because they want all the farm on the Machamp, but I think they were too greedy because now I can still get to a Body Slam. And this Body Slam should be respected. Now we go Dragonair. I have to shield because I don't want to take any counter damage on my Vigoroth. And they have that Pokemon. I don't know. That Pokemon is actually made me lose so many games. I was running Shadow Granbull. I was at 24-60 and I tried Shadow Granbull for 3 days because it's a fun Pokemon to use, not gonna lie. And he ended up tanking to 22 MMR. So that's why I haven't been uploading. I was just climbing back. And this week I'm switching my work to morning shifts, so I think I should have more time to stream live on my Twitch channel, which I will be leaving it in the description below. Politoed, this is an amazing lead. So here's the thing about Dragonair. Whatever they swap and you can always body slam and then dip. So you go Lickitung. Hopefully they know they shield. Well, they know shielded, which is bad. I would rather they shield that so I can get like some energy here. They brought that back, the Politoed, so he doesn't want them. In this situation, don't bait. Why? Because like you walled this with the Dragonair, so there is no reason to bait. If you land the nuke, that's amazing. If you don't land the nuke, Dragonair will love to farm this thing down. So now at this point, commit to the farm down. Why? That will force them to throw their energy. See? Now they have no energy. Now we go this. They brought the other poison. So again, throw a move, throw body slam, and then dead. Now since we're upper shield and we technically outpace, like the energy lead they got basically get denied because of the extra shield we have, and now we just go straight body slam at this point. And they top left. There is no way they could win this game. Moving into the next one, I think here there was like a okay. Good thing I have it edited. I swapped to Lickitung. Lickitung is not a good swap in this cup, by the way. If they have an Umbreon, it's gonna be like a miserable or Registeel, by the way. Or Registeel. It could be miserable. By the way, the next video is gonna be about me hitting Veteran with the best team in Sub-1 Cup. So doesn't that mean this is not the best team? Well, I changed this team. Like in this video, you will see a different third Pokemon, and then I changed the third. No, I might not. I might did. I might not. I might not. So you have to watch this video and the next one to know which team is the best in the Summer Cup. Since I called the bait, it was a good call. See, guys, sometimes the obvious way, it's gonna be like it's like too obvious for them to bait, so just call the bait, right? I think I still lose the game because they have an extra shield, right? And now they know shield, so I cannot shield. I mean, I can shield, that's fine, but they have a something that wall us now. Since this game is GG. We know shield here. This game is just basically unwinnable. Like that's a triple hot counter, and like with a dream scenario for them where like they one swap with 1 HP. Now moving, there was a huge issue here. I wasn't able to leave the game, and also like look at this. I'm trying to leave, but it's not letting me, and I was stuck for 5 minutes. Have you guys seen this type of flags? Okay, we're playing Machamp. So again, always be aware of the HP. If they get to the yellow before you, that means you could farm them down. They swap and Registeel. So here we're like, I'm like, let me just insta swap, and here I changed the Lickitung into Samaranth. So what does Samaranth do? I mean, Samaranth beats other water, and it hard-walled the fire Pokemons, Copium. I mean, it's a water Pokemon, it's supposed to do that. But it's like the water that beat other water. And it can beat Umbreon because it has Mega Horn. They brought Machamp back. The ideal scenario is getting 3 body slams here. See? Yeah, this is horrible now. Yeah, that was actually bad. I needed this body slam. Opponent committed to their win con, so they deserve to win this game. And at this point, look at this. Look how bad Samaranth is. They literally get the move with 1 HP. If we kill them there, we could have won this game, because this doesn't do enough damage to KO because the fast move does nothing. And that was a good game. Moving into the next battle, Dragonair into Machamp. I saw this lead a lot. This team basically, Machamp with Registeel is swapping. I don't know who made this video. I mean, made a video about this team. I haven't checked YouTube the last like 4 days. They brought Ninetale. I'm sure I did one Dragon Breath. I don't know what's that animation. Maybe I need to check with like slower animation. They swapped into Politoed. So guys, Aqua Tail is resisted by Politoed. That's what the people who were watching in Discord said. Like, I know. Like, no, you get, yes, you don't know. So I went Vigoroth here because Samaranth can beat both of those. So I can just keep Samaranth healthy and then win this game. I don't need to shield this. And Vigoroth, sorry, Politoed is so annoying. And it's not like annoying and good. No, it's just annoying and bad. Why did I shield there? I'm sure I said Samuran just win me the game. Well, I was trying to get them into Hydro Cannon range, which we saw from the previous battle. Here we're playing final boss AJ. Okay, they swapped into Muck, and there was a mutual lag here. I think that mutual lag will comes after. Yeah, look at this. Luckily, I tapped my move, and then at this point, if they no shield, I'm gonna swap. If they... I think I'm supposed to outpace regardless. So at this point, there is, like, I don't need this Dragonair anymore. The Dragonair was able to KO one Pokemon, get the other one as low as possible. So if they could bait, they could nuke. I'm gonna decide just to shield to be safe. And I see a what's that thing? A poison Pokemon. And it's Viper. I think I lose now. Because Samurant is like extremely frail. And that thing hit extremely hard. And they have Poison Fang as well to add insult, to add salt to the injury. Now I need to shield and KO. No, I need to call it. And look at this. This actually doesn't KO. Yeah. Now it's going to be like fast move race. Okay, we won the fast move. GG. Final boss AJ. Now Umbreon lead. So since we have Samurant now, we don't care about the Umbreon that much. It's not that as big of a threat as it used to be. I usually like just try to win the lead and go down a shield. And then aggressively swap the Pokemon that is weak to Umbreon, because Umbreon is like the only thing that can counter the Ghost. But I don't have Ghosts anymore. So now I can just swap to Samurant. Foul Play comes in. I mean, this is good enough for me, landing a move, baiting them out. I think you should, if you want to run Muck, you need a Shadow one. Like, the difference in fast move is just very, very, very huge. I'd rather have the Shadow, because, like, most of your damage comes from your fast move, because it's a stab and it's a good fast move. So, you need to make sure that you do more of that. They have a Clefable in the back. So what do we do now? Let's see. Foul Play comes in. I'm gonna farm all the way down at this point. I don't know why they did that. They actually gave me enough farm to throw 2 moves here. I think they needed the catch to win the game, but I knew that I didn't want to throw. So now Haxorus lead. Haxorus destroy my backline, and this thing is tricky to play for my backline, so I'm just gonna throw the Body Slam and then go to Vigoroth. If they no shield, I will farm him down. They threw at 4 or 5. Either ways it's not Focus Blast. So I could easily no shield, and now I know this is another Element Punch, so I can just no shield. An ideal scenario now is getting to 2 Body Slams against Haxorus. I think I can get to another Body Slam against the Haxorus, and that's like going to be like the ideal scenario, which means we played the swap as perfect as possible. So now we can go Dragonair, and we should be able to knock them out. They brought the poison, so now we just swap whether we land or we don't land, and we can save the Dragonair for later in the game, because I don't want them to farm me down. And now what do is we just shield and throw these Hydro Cannons. We can even Mega Horn if we want. No, just straight Hydro Cannon. And this should do enough damage to KO. And I think that was the last battle. Thank you so much for watching. I think I went with this team 7-3. I had lost yesterday. I went, I think, 12-3. So it's a solid team. This is the best score, I believe. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like, hit the channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you like the team, feel free to use it and let me know in the comments below how did you go with it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace.